Suck it in. Technically, I'm still a national level line base. But I renewed it last time because it was right when I was going to be in Colorado. I was going to be 12. Are you ready?
Look at that, amazing. We got stats in under 1 to 2 minutes because I never shut up and that's impossible. Ladies and gentlemen, their combined age is almost as old as me because I'm a delicate flower and the lady never tells. But I would introduce some phenomenal players. That's right, if you couldn't tell by the visor she wears so boldly, so proudly, almost like she's advertising. If you didn't notice, I went to Stanford. That's right. She stands 6'1", she's just 21. She's from San Diego, where it's the easiest job to be a weatherman. What's it like out? Nice. That's right. She plays at Stanford. She has 59 wins, third most in school history. And before she finishes, because guess what? Everyone loves a fifth-year senior. You can make it first. So you know what? I want to see out of you, Charlie. I want to see some pride, some passion, and some play. Make some noise for the lady in baby blue, Charlie Ekstrom! By the way, her mom and dad are here and both hit me up for fun facts about her. They are supportive like an 18-hour brawl, and guess what? This girl came to play. She's been digging, she's been hitting, she's been serving out of her mind. She's been screaming at a level that makes me seem quiet, which is hard to do. I want you to show some love for the Long Beach State player, the absolute assassin when it comes to kills. She stands 5'9" and 21 from Deep Haven, Minnesota. Make some noise for Skylar Germann! She's surprisingly quick, even though she went to Cal Poly slow. She was a graduate in 2014. She's from Missoula, Montana, but now She transplanted to Austin, Texas because she said straight up, 2nd Street is legit. This is her highest finish. More than a pretty face, this girl came to play. I want you to show some love. Put your hands together. Make some noise. Hoot and holler for Jennifer Keddy! She's finding her own path. She's on the pro tour. Her family has a great little business as a cider mill. She's from Louisiana. Now lives in Austin, Texas. She went to LSU with purpose, pride, and passion. This is also her highest finish. She doesn't just run a juniors club. It runs her life, but she coaches it. She wants to show some love for Silver Beach. I want you to welcome to the stand the woman that is grand, Miss Keddy Dickens!
Thank you for the flowers.
Yeah, no doubles. No doubles.
I appreciate that. Oh, I get another one? Give that one to Lindsay.
Kyle Homeyer alongside David Shaw, the voice of reason. Guess what, ladies and gentlemen? We're coming to you with more women's semifinal action. We have on the far side, that is Keddy Dickens serving, her partner Jennifer Keddy at the net. And you saw him here just a few moments ago, Charlie Ekstrom and Skylar Germann here on the near side. At the service line now is Skylar Germann. Skylar Germann with probably the proudest smile in the tournament, next to El Jefe. Skylar back at the service line now. Picked up there by Dickens. Dickens on the right side, actually the middle. Good touch there from Charlie Ekstrom. That's going to go wide out of bounds for Ekstrom. Now the service line. Are you ready for Jennifer Keddy?
I see what you did there, Dave, and I liked it.
I'm proud to be a part of it, Kyle. Just a bit long. Maximum effort and hustle. Appreciate that. Now serving Charlie Ekstrom. Oh, good pickup there from Keddy. High touch. On the chop shot there from Dickens. Germann gets a piece of it, but it's not enough daylight. We got 2-2 here on center. KDD back to serve. That's right, Keddy Dickens at the service line.
Dickens back to the service line, utilizing that jump spin.
What a
takes
great
Ekstrom
touch
to
there
the
from
sand. Germann goes
Ekstrom.
cross on 2.
Oh, Keddy Dickens takes the advantage of the out-of-system play there. She says a free ball that could be a kill is still legal.
Dickens to serve a second time. They lead 3-2. Top spin coming and went to Ekstrom last time. They took her to the sand. This time after Germann. Ekstrom responds in kind, but just out.
But Susanna says it's out. There is no doubt. Keddy Dickens back to the service line.
Picked up by Ekstrom. Germann high, gives her options. High over the top to the block to the cross court. Ekstrom puts her name on the board. Keddy the only one without a kill yet. We are still quite early. 4 serving 3 on our first side switch.
Germann back to the service line now. Comes from a whole family of Waupaca standouts.
As you mentioned, Dave, this is all 4 athletes' best finish, both in their career and in the AVP.
Oh, inside out shot there for Keddy Dickens. Keddy Dickens, good read on the block there. You see her turn that shoulder and square her hips. She's leading in straight on the block and then able to actually pivot and turn her hand outside to go to the line.
Looking for just a little bit of block on the way to ensure that if it went out, it was going to count. Ekstrom off 1 foot, but just wide. The winner will move on and play for the 2020 Waupaca Boat Ride winner.
What a block. But that's going to fall to the point. Keddy, it's still impressive. Just going to say.
Ekstrom will be serving. That breaks a 5-1 run by Dickens and Keddy.
4 serving 6 now.
Charlie Ekstrom, great jump serve. You saw a lot of velocity here at Denver.
Ball is whistled in.
For Charlie Murphy Ekstrom.
Charlie Ekstrom was a huge standout, and you saw a lot of the velocity in her serve coming to us in Denver. She was, even she said she was feeling the flow and feeling like she had a heavy hand, adding some increased velocity to her serve, and we saw it a couple times. I had mentioned to her that you could feel the thump. Oh, that
ball was not out by much, though.
Just a touch wide off the side of the hand there of Charlie.
Imagine if she got that, if she made solid contact correctly with it. It looked like she caught it on the outside edge of her hand. Am I wrong there, Kyle?
No, I think you're right. And with that kind of centrifugal force took it just a little bit wider than that sideline, which is just in front of us.
Wow, look at Germann go.
Great swing on the outside there from Germann.
Skylar Germann gets the kill on the outside.
Germann underneath the block of the Cal Poly San Luis Obispo product.
With the telephoto lens.
Jen Keddy. Germann back to serve. Picks on Dickens. Dickens handles it. Goes high. Dickens with the shot. They rotate. That's going to open up Germann on the outside. They put it in the antenna. Goes away from the defender.
Great set there from Miss Charlie Ekstrom. Sets the outside. Germann turns and burns. Sharp angle. Ties it up at 7. And ladies, we are switching.
Dave, after a 5-1 run by Dickens and Keddy, Germann and Ekstrom have just been chipping away, tie us up for us. What would have come as a side switch regardless. Second side switch here on championship court and our first semifinal of the 2020 Waupaca Boat Ride. Picked up by Ekstrom, one-handed knuckle pokey, uncontested.
Oh, just wide. Charlie wanted that with a capital W. They don't get any closer without clipping that line.
Ekstrom, unfortunately,
8-7 now.
Hitting negative.
For Keddy. Miss Keddy, if you please, back to the surface line.
You know what, though? You're thinking to yourself, look, I'm going to contribute in other ways. I might be hitting negative right now, but if you can be hitting negative in the semifinal and you're down by 1, you like your prospects.
Oh, great float serve there.
Flat
Jennifer
float.
Keddy with a monster float.
Oh, and it's out.
Did I miss something, Dave?
There was a touch called, Kyle.
She is now at 0.
And this is why I don't have a whistle, Kyle.
I think Keddy is a little disappointed in that one. We're the unofficial peanut gallery. I thought that one completely missed. Off the top of the block, knuckle pokey. Ekstrom outreaches. Ekstrom continues to serve. They lead 9-8 here in set number 1. We saw Germann and Ekstrom play here on court number 1 early this morning for the 9 o'clock match. They beat the like service ace. That is her second service ace of the set. That'll bring them to a 2-point advantage after being down.
Back to service line now. We got Charlie Ekstrom. Just a touch long.
Service error by Ekstrom, but not after she earned a few points for her team with a kill and then a service ace. So you're at least staying up 1. You earned it on the side out, you earned it on the ace, and then if you're going to have an error, you at least are up by 1, even though they sided out. Dickens.
We're 1 point away from the technical timeout and side switch here. Dickens back to the service line now.
Dickens with the service ace off the platform of Germann. It did have a second contact. Unfortunately, Ekstrom sends it into the announcer's tent.
Here we go. Jump serve coming, Kyle.
All tied
Goes
up, 10
right-
apiece.
Right at Germann. Germann on the outside now, Kyle. High hand picked up by Dickens. Oh, muscle knuckle.
Ekstrom's going to go.
What?
Dickens is there. She has
There
to get
it
to her
is.
feet.
Come on.
She gathers. She holds over the top.
Deep to the one spot. She gets the kill.
What a rally.
That's going to make it 11-10 as we switch sides in a technical timeout.
Scramble play there for the technical point. We're going to step away for a brief intermission. I am Kyle Holmeyer alongside the voice of reason, Dave Shaw.
That's what you do it on timeouts. Now I'm going to make this your hotspot. No. This was at 14%. That's why I was like, hey, I should have checked this. No, dude, you're absolutely fine, man. This is why I have these things for just such these occasions. But this was at 14% before this music died. I want to make sure we had it. All right, here we go. Personal hotspot on, and this might be under student side code 2. So there's the same password. Thank you. You got it, boss.
Like, it's fun. I just, it's going to cost me extra $50 for my cell phone bill.
Dude, honestly, as long as it makes me a little bit more indispensable, I'm okay with it.
True.
Again, I'm not worried about this paycheck right now. I'm worried about 2025 and 27 and 29. Here we go. Action underway, Kyle. We got Keddy Dickens back at the service line now.
Dickens, her partner, Keddy at the net. Ekstrom to receive. Ekstrom into the block of Keddy.
Are you ready for Keddy? She's so pretty.
It's crazy to think that is Keddy's first
12
stat of the set, of your positive set. So your kills, your blocks, your aces. Ekstrom goes high to Germann. Germann goes after Dickens.
Big rip out of the middle of 53 ball for the one and only Skylar Germann. Woo!
Let's talk a little bit, Dave, about how these teams got here. You saw Ekstrom and Germann defeat Kahn and Leary, the number one team in the tournament, who are coming off a win in Muskegon, the only women's team to win a tournament here.
Shot there. Dickens with the kill. After this, our fifth kill, right, Kyle?
Dickens.
I appreciate having that stat position on my right. Jennifer Keddy back to the service line out of Camp Holly Slow.
Dickens actually the only one on the team with kills. Oh, Keddy, she thought she saw it a little differently.
Correction, that's in.
Oh, service ace.
Service ace. Jennifer Keddy just went back to the line without question. She was confident in that high hand.
2 aces apiece. Dickens and Keddy and Germann and Ekstrom. Dickens over on 1.
Oh, and a free ball kill for Katie Dickens. We got a timeout call here on center court.
Dickens, Keddy, they break open a 4-point swing. They lead 15-11. Dave, we're going to step away and we'll be right back for more action. After the timeout, we are back underway here in set number 1. Keddy continues to serve for Keddy and Dickens.
And a soft shot, kill shot there from Charlie Ekstrom. Fifth one of this, I believe, or match.
Both.
Here you go. Charlie Murphy Ekstrom back to serve.
So Ekstrom's going to serve and run up and block. What you have to imagine is you're going to hopefully see a really good pass and the option available to the second contact.
We're switching sides here at center court. 16-12.
Ekstrom and Germann trailing by 4 right now, and she came by the 10 earlier. You guys had a chat. She was saying that she was serving the ball very, very well in Denver, was really putting pace on it. You're going to have to wonder, is she going to maybe change her approach here? She has 3 service aces by herself in set number 1.
But, I mean, the other thing is you want to make sure you balance those aces with errors, right? And that's what you were talking about earlier, was making no errors yet so far?
No, she has 3 service errors, unfortunately.
Oh, I'm sorry.
But she does have 2 aces, so your point is very valid, right? Like, she's either putting him out of system or she's getting an ace. Right now, she just has 1 more service error, and there's a lot of philosophy there amongst coaches that think, well, as long as it's 1. And some are going, no, I'm going to have more errors, but let me tell you, when it's in, it may not be an ace, but we might get a better ball back.
With passes like that, though, you're going to give her the gratitude and the grace on that one. Great block.
Signals is going to take cross. Doesn't matter. Keddy.
If you please. I believe it's her first kill of the match. So far we got 18-12 now.
First kill coming at what was 17-12, now 18-12.
Jennifer Keddy at the net.
Dickens back to serve. She is the leading attacker right now with 6 kills, followed by Ekstrom with 5, Germann with 4, and Keddy rounding it out with 1.
What a swing, Charlie Murphy! Ekstrom gets a kill down the line. It's a soft powder blue in the suit, but a monster swing down the line. And we have a score of 13 serving 18. Thank you. Net violation called on Dickens. I love Charlie's celebration. I appreciate you. We got 14-18. The one and only Skylar Germann back to serve.
You said that was an error against Dickens, Dave?
Oh, going inside out shot there for Dickens.
Dickens regains the 5-point advantage. Her partner, Jen Keddy, who has a service ace to her name when she was on the near side of us, Dave. They lead by 5, 19-14.
So I think we have Texas versus California. I mean, if you want to count Germann as a California transplant. Just so we got 15-19 now.
What do you think? Do you think pretty?
Keddy's service error.
Now we have Charlie Ekstrom.
You said Ekstrom. When you saw Germann and Ekstrom actually switch sides of the court, Dave, to try to give a different look, and with the service error, you might say it just worked.
Oh, a great high line shot there from Miss Jennifer Keddy. We're switching sides 20-15.
On the side switch, Kyle, we got 20-15. It is still set point, but how is that side switch going to affect the server, as they, they get that set point, but now they're facing the wind direction changing.
Wind's not playing a huge factor unless you're a little bit higher up, but you're absolutely right, something to always have in the back of your minds. Ekstrom options. Hand dig by Dickens. Dickens goes over. A single knuckle pokey. Ekstrom not able to survey the land, but it pays out okay.
Out of the middle for Charlie Ekstrom. What a dig between Dickens and, of course, Keddy. Oh, we went to Louisiana?
You actually have Minnesota, Texas.
That's right. Louisiana transplant. Because she made good choices. Now she's in Tejas. Well, there you go. Oh, the high hand of Katie Dickens. That finds the open stand. We got 21-16, ladies and gentlemen. That's set number 1. Set number 2 coming straight at you.
just like myself.
There you have it, folks. The end of set number 1. Germann Ekstrom fall 16-20. Ekstrom Germann, your undefeated team to this point. Dickens, Keddy, they had one loss, but they're showing that they are not going away anytime soon. They win 2016. Dave, we're going to be right back after this brief intermission.
Can't wait, Kyle.
Thank you, Paul. No. Thank you, Suzanne.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Championship Court at the 2022 Waupaca Boat Ride. This is our third AVP Tour event of the 2022 season. The fifth total, the sixth one running simultaneously. That is a pro event in Hermosa Beach. But we have bragging rights on the line, a guaranteed third place finish, the best for any one of these competitors on the court. Germann opens up the scoring for her team 1-0. Germann to serve, going after Dickens. Dickens able to evade the single block of Ekstrom. I think she had to put her other hand up and just out of the reach of Germann. Keddy back to serve. Goes after Germann. Ekstrom puts her high into the middle, gives her options. Able to go to the sharp cross court near side. Far side, really. Depends on the view you have in front of you.
Back to service line now. We got Charlie Ekstrom.
Dickens led all attackers in set number 1 with 8. Ekstrom very close by with 7. She's back to the service line. Gets Dickens off the net. Keddy, 360.
Big move, and that's going to fall for a point. We got 3-1 now here on center court. Charlie Ekstrom back to serve.
Ekstrom and Germann defeated Kahn and Leary, who are currently competing on court number 2 against Kylie DeBerg and Kaylee York. The winning team will move on to face the winner of our match. The losers will tie for third. With the exception of Kahn and Leary, it will be almost everyone's best finish. Dickens outreaches the block of Ekstrom away from the defenders with a knuckle pokey. Quick little court switch. Wind not as much of a factor right now. Yesterday you saw a lot of wind causing the lines to have to move. They needed to work their way around the edges of the court to keep that court line from absolutely just buzzing in the wind. Dickens with the jump serve. Short to Ekstrom. Gets a lot of height on it, so she gets time to stand up. She's going to be out of system. Tries to push Dickens off the net. Dickens handles it. Keddy high. Dickens short in front of Germann. Hey, someone needs to... He's over... Dickens serve handled by Ekstrom. Nice in-system pass. Ekstrom looks for underneath the block of Keddy, not able to clear the net. We have our first side switch, 4 serving 3 in favor of Keddy and Dickens. Ball is played low to Ekstrom. Ekstrom handles it and tags the end line. Adding to her kills in set number 1. That's her first here in set 2. 7 overall.
Germann back to serve.
Net violation whistled against Keddy. That'll be a kill. Germann continues to serve. They're up by 1. The side switch favored Keddy and Dickens. Soft roll. Germann's there. It's going to option 2, but Keddy intercepts. Unfortunate, falls down, not able to play it over.
We got 5-5 here on center court. Great hustle on both sides of the tape. Back at service line now, Miss Jennifer Keddy. Her partner just making her walk for it, throwing it so far away from her. We got 5-5 now.
Germann fights that one off. Ekstrom has to run it down. Great set. Big rip by Germann into the cross court against Dickens. Germann's there. Ekstrom goes over on 2. Desperation play brings them to 1 point advantage.
Great play there, Kyle. I mean, you absolutely have to love the energy and passion of these young guns going all out every single time.
Germann, Ekstrom, 21 years of age each, both currently playing in college. Ekstrom from Stanford, Germann from Long Beach State.
Great serve there from Ekstrom.
Dickens with the chop off the sideline there and the sand.
The outside line there, and that's all you need to get the kill. We got 6-6 here. Keddy Dickens back to serve.
Germann hailing from Deep Haven, Minnesota. Both parents, playing college sports at St. Cloud University, the home of Herb Brooks, the 1988 Olympic gold medal coach for hockey. You know the movie Miracle is made off of?
I believe it's Do You Believe in Miracles? Here we go. We got 7 serving 6 now. Germann making service line now. 7 serving 6.
Was that Ekstrom?
Swing by Dickens, handled by Germann's on the net, uncontested.
What a swing. Look at Keddy with a monster reach.
Slows it down, has options, looks.
Cross court picked up by
Dickens goes over option.
Dickens. Filthy McNasty takes the open court and uses it. 7-7 all tied up as we switch sides.
Kyle, I mean, you know what? Everyone likes to see the 3, in system, three touch play, but at the pro level, when it's paychecks, pride, and points, a kill's a kill, an ace is an ace. I don't care if you're using the net or the open court. You got to go for those and close them out early.
Side switch number 2. There's a Germann handles it. Ekstrom puts her high to the antenna. Big rip out of the reach of the platform of Dickens.
Swing. Germann earning the high 5 in the low 10. We got 8-7 now.
This will be Dave Ekstrom and Germann's best finish regardless of how it plays out. Germann and Ekstrom both playing in college in California, both 21 years of age. Ekstrom hailing from San Diego, competing for Stanford, the Cardinal. And then the Long Beach State 49ers is Germann at Long Beach State University.
Wow, Dickens with some new energy. This makes it 8-8. 5th kill of the match so far.
That was the 5th kill of the set, Dave. She's actually pacing all leaders with 13 total. Unfortunate toss from Dickens.
After a monster swing from Dickens. 9-8 now. Miss Germann back to serve now.
Yeah, Charlie.
What a great camera set up by Streamography. We can see directly down the line of where Germann is looking when she serves there.
That's a great read. Let me go just wide. We got 10-8 now.
Germann with a great look takes it to the line, and that's what you'd like to see. A lot of the fundamentals coming in, you know, whether you played beach, whether you played sand starting out, the fundamentals are the fundamentals, and she brings it to that line, watches it go long, but she's there just in case.
Keddy Dickens right in the middle of the 6th spot for the kill. We got 9-10 now.
Dickens with a great swing. She sees the defenders, splits the difference, goes husband-wife spot, a.k.a. the 6th spot. I'm a huge fan of the coffin corner. Like, paint that last 2 inches. That's my favorite spot.
Dickens the serve, utilizing a flat float. Oh, thank you. Keddy to serve. Germann has to work inside. Not the set she was looking for. Dickens is tight. Tries to play it off the hands.
Pushes it through the top of the block of Charlie Ekstrom for the point.
Dickens just notched her 15th kill of the match. 7 here in set number 2. 8 total in set number 1.
Jennifer Keddy back to serve.
1 point to the technical timeout. Both teams are tied up at 2.
Thank you, Kyle. Well said. Going after Ekstrom. Ekstrom coming out of the middle, looking for justification after that. She felt, wronged by that touch call.
We got 11-10 here as we switch sides. And a technical timeout coming.
The no-looky poke by Keddy sends them to the bench, up 1. We're going to step away during the technical timeout here on Championship Court of the women's semifinal, match number 1 of the 2022 Waupaca Boat Ride. Both teams.
Right now we got Jennifer Keddy ready to serve 11 serving 10.
Both teams out the service line. Kyle, we got goes to the standing float right to Germann.
Ekstrom options. Misses the block of Keddy though, unfortunately.
Jennifer Keddy back to service line again now.
Fortunately for Keddy, she actually tried to block that, but unfortunately doesn't touch it. That ball's long.
They always say sometimes it may be lucky than good.
Hold by Germann, picked up by Dickens. Keddy's tight. Dickens blocked.
Point by Charlie Murphy Ekstrom. 11-12 now.
That is a 4-1 run just completed by Keddy and Dickens on the side out with the kill from Ekstrom. They trail by 1 here. Ekstrom been utilizing that jump spin. Says she's been hitting it pretty well. I would agree with her, especially on that last one. Cross court to Germann. Keeps him in system. Goes high to the middle. Gives her options. Surveys. Recycled and over.
Turn and burn. Charlie gets the kill. Charbroiled as she burns on that turn. 12-12 now. 5th kill so far in the match.
I will.
Great. Oh, a heartbreaker after her 5th kill of the match. Ekstrom goes into the net. We're going to make that 13-12. Keddy Dickens up to serve now, Kyle.
That's her first service error in the set. She has 4 total.
Service line now 13, serving 12 here on center court.
She mentioned to us in the interim that she felt she was hitting the ball pretty well last week at Denver, which you were there to witness firsthand.
Just a touch long. Germann just bringing some heat on that swing.
And that was Ekstrom's 5th kill of the set. She has 12 total in the match. We're all tied up. Oh, excuse me. Correction, I apologize. 2-point swing, 14-12 on the attack error.
Oh, here comes Charlie on the outside. Brings it inside.
Bingo, bango. Charlie comes inside on that outside approach for the kill. 13-14 now here on center.
Put a lot of volume.
Ekstrom and Germann playing in their 5th match. They did knock down Kahn and Leary. Not out, because Kahn and Leary are currently playing on court number 2 to see who's going to take a 3rd place honors and who are going to battle for that 1st place and title of the 2022 AVP Waupaca Boat Ride Champions.
Charlie ties it up 14-0. We're switching sides.
Ekstrom there with a, you know what? That's what we call it, serendipitous swing. She gets a skipper through the top of the tape, bounces just out of the reach of Jennifer Keddy for the kill. That'll bring Skylar Germann back up to serve.
Germann now serving 14-all.
This is
we got the 9th tie of the set here, I think, Kyle. 9 ties so far as we have reached 14-14.
set 2 playing out much differently than set number 1. Except for Keddy Dickens' attacking prowess. That is her 16th kill in the match. She has 8. She is now just tied her set 1 kill total. Ekstrom and Germann knocked off Julia Borges, Ainsley Patrick in 2, Katie Spieler, Carly Wopat in 2, although both of those were only by deuces. Then they proceeded to knock off Katie Melville, Andrea Newsett Elliott, and then Carly Kahn, Caitlin Leary, that one needing to take 3. This one is absolutely shaping up to possibly need a 3rd and final set as well. Will they shall in set number 1.
Serve now 15-all here, tied up, 10th tie of the game.
What was that? Dickens to the stand. Keddy keeps her in the middle, just short of Germann.
Dickens gets the kill there, Kyle. You see the blockers up. Keddy sets her in a nice, like a 53 ball if you were going to put it in indoor terms, so she can either come cross over the top or sharp angle back towards the line, and she gets the kill right there. 9th kill so far.
Nick able to beat the block of Keddy.
Top of that block, Skylar Germann. Germann won triples back when it was still side out scoring. She won that championship 15-0.
Germann just
It was just hammer drunk.
16-all, 11th tie of the set. Ekstrom has to poke it over, but it's out of bounds.
Just wide of the sideline.
Set number 1 really came down to some unforced errors, unfortunately, for Team Ekstrom and Germann. Right now, they're doing everything they can to stay close. We just saw what was the 11th tie of the set. They currently trail by 1. Jen Keddy back at the service line. Her partner giving her the signs, and we're off.
And a tape tickler off the serve. High hand, Charlie gets the kill.
Great high hand there from Charlie Ekstrom going deep to the corner for the kill. That's her 9th kill of the game. That's right, 9th kill of the set.
Ekstrom wiping down here as we get to our 12th tie.
Charlie Ekstrom, supported by KTT. KTT, proud sponsor of the AVP.
Oh, good luck.
Charlie Ekstrom is helps out AVP. So KTT, helping athletes stay stronger and flexible and go deeper into any athletic event. KTT.
Timeout requested. The teams will retire to their benches momentarily and will step away as well. We'll see you back here shortly. Kill from Germann out of the timeout. We are going to be tied up 18 apiece, our 13th tie of the set.
Here on center court with Skylar Germann back to the line now.
Germann surpassing her set 1 kill total by 2. She currently sits at 10 kills. Dickens off the block, Ekstrom tries.
Maximum effort there. We got 19, 18. Jennifer Keddy back to the service line now.
Dickens' 10th kill of the set. She is currently sitting at 18, outpacing all attackers. Ekstrom is just behind her with 16. On court number 2, we have a final. We know who tied for third, and we know who's going to play for a share on antenna, unfortunately.
Great shot there, but it's going to hit the antenna.
Great shot there from Germann, but does clip the antenna. We got now match point here. 20 serving 18, ladies and gentlemen.
Match point, Keddy, Dickens. They are up by 2, standing float underway. Germann handles it, Ekstrom options. Dickens is there.
Great shot.
Keddy puts her high. Dickens over the top, off the block. Has to go. Keddy short, into the net. Keddy's up on her feet. And she finds the sand.
Kale Polly, slow but so quick. Jennifer Keddy. I want to hear everybody on their feet, pounding their hands together as hard as they can. These ladies fought it out, and they earned your love. They earned your praise because they played one heck of a match. Jennifer Keddy, Katie Dickens, Charlie Ekstrom, Skylar Germann. Ladies, thank you. That was amazing to watch, and I appreciate you letting me be a part of it.
And there you have it, folks. Our second and final semifinal of the 2022 Waupaca Boat Ride. We now know who is going to compete in the final round. Carly Kahn and Caitlin Leary defeat their opponents in Kylie DeBerg and Kaylee York by a score of 21-15, 21-17. They will take on Dixon and Keddy for the winner, which could be a possible second win on the 2022 season for Kahn and Leary. It could be the first for Keddy and Dickens. Either way, their best finish regardless of how it plays out. Up next, we have semifinal number 1 here on Championship Court in the men's open division. Congratulations to Charlie Ekstrom, Skylar Germann. Their careers are bright. Their best finish, they tie for third place.
What a way to do it, Kyle. You know what, we're going to be back with more volleyball action in just a little bit. Please do not go anywhere. While you're here on the AVP channel, make sure that you click that subscribe button on the AVP America YouTube channel. We'll be back with more volleyball action after these important messages from our key sponsors.
Get ready for a whole new wave of White Claw. New full flavor White Claw serve. Sensational refreshment for a taste like no other.
We all know it's a good idea to recycle. But what happens to that aluminum can or all that paper after you put it in the recycling bin? Where does it go? What does it become in its second life? See how WM is always working for a sustainable tomorrow at WM.com/stories.
Those radio gym shorts that you have from college, they're done. Get them out of here. It's time to upgrade your short game with the one from Fabletics, man.
We love them. Your girlfriend will be stealing these. They're the best.
This fabric fixes another major issue, fit.
It's got this crazy stretch to it that looks so cute when I do my yoga or errands or like literally anything. They're the most comfortable, best feeling, luxe-tastic fabric that we have ever worn.
You think like what, half? It's gonna go here. Does that work? Good view?